of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Primetime.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
All right.
Now the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. 2nd and 10.
All right.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This caught right side by Worthy.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
at their own 30-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Tony.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be 3rd down. third down. They go with Cook. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not. Find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
Tommy Townsend in punt formation for the Texans.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Yellow.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And they will finally run him down. Big play for KC. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Mahomes on first down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there, and it'll be second down. Throwing is Mahomes. That one caught. It's Jim Ray DK. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jim DK. Touchdown Chiefs. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The return starts from the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll go play action with Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is George Karlaftis getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, this is Cook. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down.
On the quick, right?
to throw. That's caught left side by Odinze. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. It is a gain of 17 by about the length of the football. They've got the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Henderson now on 1st and 10, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Here we go. Here's Stroud. That one caught by Noah. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
Makes it
Third and inches. We'll try to run for it with Henderson. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. All right. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
On 4th down, Stroud. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down. The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is 1st and goal. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal. One more time. It's Smith. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1. setting up 3rd and goal.
A gain of 3 yards.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
Hero 15. I color. Easy. Hey, Sunday.
Here's Mahomes. That one intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Texans. What a stunning turn of events. Greg, looks like they're going in for the score. Instead, they bring it back the other way for the pick 6.
Yeah, I mean, how fast the tables can turn in the NFL, Mike. I mean, 1 minute, as you said, you're rolling the dice, thinking you got a chance to go and get 6. Next thing you know, you're watching the other team take it all the way the other way for a touchdown.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. And they're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Got a man, that's Rasheed Rice. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
10 yards. That's good.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Play action here. Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
That's quickly out to Smith. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A handoff to Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Mahomes back.
26-yard line.
Short one there to Okonkwo. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the Chiefs going to be set up with 1st and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1. Here's Pacheco. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Short of the goal line.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Attack! Yellow! Attack!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. He puts it up, and it's caught. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's touchdown number 31 on the year. It ties him with LaDainian Tomlinson for the most in a single season. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. This returnable from the 4. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway.
Yellow.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
For a Kansas City Chiefs.
Yellow.
First down.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Pacheco, the ball carrier. He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 5.
Yep, pressure line. Hey, 57, 57.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The second down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On the run to the right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now Mahomes. This one intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
The Chiefs 30-yard line.
On play action. Stroud. That is complete. Odunze working across the field. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down for Houston.
A gain of 14. First down, Texans.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Banks. And a nice return here as well. Takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Second and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Yellow.
Patrick to throw. That's tipped and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Well, this game's kind of turned into a rock fight. They're just kind of throwing the ball back and forth to each other, and now everyone just needs to take a deep breath. Settle in, get a couple first downs, and just realize, all right, we're going to do some things on defense to give ourselves a chance. Now we got...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And again, it's their inability to prevent negative plays. It's a big reason, Mike, why they find themselves trailing in this game. First play of the series, they already put themselves in a massive hole.
Second down throw for Stroud. That's taken in, and James Cook. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
All right. Why Tony?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he'll take it on in. Roll, Otunze. Touchdown, Houston.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Yellow. 43.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake. Mahomes has caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he will go all the way. For Patrick Mahomes, and you think there's a lot more runway to add on to the total, but that is TD pass number 300 in his outstanding career. Now Butker to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
35. Texans 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Texas. On the quick, right? Look the hot, look the hot. South. Uno.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
On the ground, here is Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a gain of a yard.
Third down and 9.
Love a swap. Why Tony?
Stroud gonna set up the throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive. They'll
go. It's Stroud. That's taken in. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down. Mahomes on first down. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And we'll see where they spot this. Very close to a first down. He's pushed out just shy of the mark.
10 yards on the pickup.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? Mahomes now on second down. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. Kansas City.
Again here to Pacheco. And he's able to fight through one tackle here. Pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Mahomes.
6.
And he's in. Raheem Rice. Touchdown, KC. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 31, here is second and 5. They'll go play action with Stroud. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5.
Another swap. Hey, uno. Let the hot.
Now Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Here we go. 19. Let's go. 19 Texas.
Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. There's man again. Another catch. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the gun, here's Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. Short one there to Okonkwo.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Yellow! Yellow!
Mahomes to throw it on 4th down. He's got his tight end. That's Okonkwo. And he will have the 1st down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end, Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Chiefs. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Now on a hit, and he lost the football. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way. They lose a fumble here on the kickoff just to make matters worse. This has just been a complete disaster all around for this unit.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Open man, the tight end, Brevin Jordan. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston.
Texans, 1st down. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 42.
He'll drop to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And the Chiefs will take over possession here at the 44.
I got to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Yellow!
1st and 10 for Mahomes. Looking down the field there, but is incomplete. Chig Okonkwo was the intended receiver. It's second down. Throwing now, Mahomes. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit, and after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Middle of the field, he's got Okonkwo. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
Fight on these two.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
But I think the two of us kind of looked at each other up here in the booth, Mike, like, I'm a little surprised they're still throwing the ball at this stage of the game with the lead. But when you've had as much success through the air that they've had today, I don't think I can blame them for trying to pad the stats a little bit.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Hey, 15. 15.
They go play action with Mahomes. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, you had things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that play. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll come up here, first and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll find his running back, Cook. KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll stop him with a little over 30 left in the game. It's third and 4.
11.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Got the hook up there to Odunze. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Yards on the play. And the Texans first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Here's Stroud.
Houston.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll go play action with Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 50.